gorgeous. How did you even come in existence? Hey, or did you just appear out in an instance? You got me all driven, revving my pistons. I wonder if she like the stick shift. Hey, count a 4 and make a wish. I wish that shorty keep it lit. Cause if I shoot my shot, I won't miss. No backboard, gotta sound a light switch.
Go ahead, touchdown like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touchdown like that. 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 Like
work the middle, 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 work the.
This is Dev B Music.
Hey yo,
Yeah.
Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19, huh? Icy, water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Houston Texans. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball player.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Taylor. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. 3rd play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And he is going to have a Colts first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. P.J. Hall there to make the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And a tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down. The give to Taylor. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
2nd and 9 now. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And some space here. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Man, give me my block in the back, yo.
Touchdown of the season. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score Colts 7, Texans nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. That's into the hands of Isaiah Coulter. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
First down, Houston.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Flush to his right. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 5 from the 8.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Salvon Ahmed with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
The ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll run with Taylor. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run with Taylor. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got Burton here. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
6-yard line.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On second down now, it's Taylor. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Colts on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Coverage by Houston makes it 4th down. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
Blankenship for the Colts field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find runs that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early But if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
Throwing again is Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line.
Madden bullshit. This ain't no fucking young Xavier Rhodes, yo. Come on, Madden. The motherfucking way that no fucking 90 speed cornerback can keep up with a fucking 96 speed wide receiver. Fuck out of here.
Now Taylor.
Madden on some fucking bullshit. I always on some bullshit with this nigga, yo.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it.
Fucking 95 and 96 speed receivers, you fucking called it with fucking 90 and 89 speed corner. Fuck out of here, man.
But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Stop playing with me, yo. Some bullshit.
A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates
Fuck,
and
I
coaching
missed it.
staff, make plays like that.
No.
And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Texans 14, Colts 10.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
6-yard pickup.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Down and 6.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. An open man, that's Campbell. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
At the 50-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Taylor.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They go play action here on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Boy, Madden, I swear to God, Madden. I'm going to end up deleting this fucking game off my system, yo.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Taylor.
Man, the biggest fucking game off my system.
Gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On second down, it's Taylor. Looking for a cross, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Yeah, okay, bro. Okay, madam.
His 5th touchdown now.
Okay, madam.
And the Colts are going to jump.
That's the bullshit I'm talking about, yo.
And that was a beautiful ball right there.
Bum ass tight end, yo. Come on. But my niggas can't make that motherfucking catch. Get the fuck out of here.
Needed to be for 6 points.
Right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do?
Fuck, I mean, yo, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right?
Nigga wide open drops the ball, bro. Get the fuck out of here. But it's bullshit ass tight end. If you catch that bullshit, yeah, man, fuck out of here, yo. Stupid ass fucking game.
10 from the 25. To throw again. Watson. Space to maneuver at the 40. It's caught left side by Cooks. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
13 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field.
Come on, Romelo.
And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Watson. He's letting it fly for Cook. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks. And as the first half is winding down, and the Texans have once again taken the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sideline. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Come on now.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they will play this.
Romelo, stop.
Just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Romelo.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Zach Cunningham able to record his 5th sack of the season. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 20-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff looking right. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36.
Oh, my God. Ramella.
He's brought down there by Kenny Moore.
Stringing that play out. And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
You want a phone?
From Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Watson. And this will complete to Will Fuller. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Watson. Going right side here, and that's complete. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Cooks and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rocky Sin. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 30, the 20.
And then, you gonna let this nigga push?
I think we all know the turnovers have a way of deciding games, and before you...
This nigga pushes the fuck out of my fucking receiver. Okay, bro.
But in this case...
Madden always on this shit.
So now a flip on the scoreboard with that pick 6, and I don't know, the rest of this second half shaping up to be very interesting.
Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off for Indianapolis.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this one.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Watson. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
He's letting this one go for Fuller. He's got it at the 15. Watson hitting Fuller with a big one. 46 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown,
Delaney Walker. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to regain the lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Texans 28, Colts 24.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Again, it's Taylor. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for Campbell downfield. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
I would dare say that these guys will have liked to give their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
9-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
1st down, Texans.
Right back to him on 1st down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Ball carrier,
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Watson. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Justin Houston, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. We're up to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Brian Anger now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
On the return, it's Rodgers.
It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th quarter lead. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
After the interception, here's Watson. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now a handoff here to his running back.
And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. David Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fielded in the end zone.
Touchdown on the year. And the Texans will extend their lead.
Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
My nigga, fuck out of here. Bro, Madden is on your fucking side today, my nigga.
So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he takes us down to about the 20.
Madden is on your motherfucking side today, my nigga.
The tackle made at the 12.
Ain't no fucking way you're supposed to catch that.
3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
And 7.
They'll set up a throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down.
Now how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
The Colts on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. That's complete right around the 8. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
The down up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Batting that one free defensively was Lonnie Johnson. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
They'll try to run down some block with Johnson.
No, nobody gonna block.
He is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They'll have a 1st down and more past the 20.
Bro, nigga, I did it behind him. Come on, madam.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue.
I'm sorry, baby boy. Lay down.
Charles, in the 4th quarter.
How about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 47-yard line.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to